My dying father said one sentence that made me instantly sober after years of addiction. When I was 12, I started sneaking out to party with my club hockey team. They were 3 to 4 years older than me, so I felt like I had to go to prove I was cool. At first, it was just hanging out, talking to people who pinched my cheeks and drinking sparkling water. But as time went on, I started drinking and smoking with them. By 13, I did whatever hardcore substance was available that night and was genuinely addicted to both alcohol and snow. I'd come home absolutely cooked every Thursday, smelling like alcohol and body fluids, but my parents never caught on. They were devout Christians who believed I was a model child, so any excuse I made to leave the house, they bought it, or so I thought. You see, my father had stage 4 colon cancer. He had chemo treatments on Thursdays, the exact day I always got plastered. The first time we tried to let him sleep by himself after chemo, we found him in the morning, collapsed on the bathroom floor. He ended up surviving, but after that, Mom and I decided one of us needed to stay up with him every Thursday night to make sure he was okay. 2 weeks in, it was my first Thursday staying up with Dad. My phone was buzzing with my hockey team begging me to go out. They got their hands on snow directly from Colombia. One of the 18-year-old girls they met at the club had heard about me and liked younger boys. I needed to be there, but Dad was having a rough night with the chemo. He spent an hour in the bathroom throwing up. I sat outside the door with a glass of water, constantly checking my phone. When he finally came out, pale and shaking, I helped him to the couch. He squeezed my hand and said, "Thanks for being here, son. Means everything." I got him a blanket and slipped a Benadryl into his drink so he could pass out quicker. The second I saw his eyes shut, I put my shoes on and darted out the door. I left a note in case he somehow woke up, explaining why I wasn't there, saying my best friend was at the hospital and I had to go. In reality, I was doing shots, smoking, and kissing a girl 5 years older than me in a random back alley. While at home, Dad had somehow woken up. The Benadryl made him feel sick, really sick. He tried to make it to the bathroom by himself, but his legs gave out halfway up the stairs. He spent 20 minutes writhing, shaking from the chemo, waiting for me to come check on him, but I wasn't there. At 4 a.m., I got dropped off 2 blocks from my house with the 18-year-old girl still in my arms. We spent another few minutes making out on the way back, and together we stumbled through my front door, completely trashed. It was 4 a.m. I started taking her clothes off while still walking upstairs to my room. Then I saw the kitchen light on. For one drunk second, I thought maybe I'd left it on. I told her to go wait for me in my room while I turned it off. But then I walked into the kitchen, and Dad was awake, sitting at the kitchen table in his bathrobe. He looked pale and exhausted, but more than anything, he looked disappointed. My face dropped. "How long have you been waiting?" I asked, terrified. "Since about 12:30, when you didn't come check on me." My stomach dropped. My mouth just opened and closed. I didn't know what to say. "I got sick around 1, he continued. "I couldn't make it off the stairs for 20 minutes. I stood there, frozen. He'd been alone because of me. "I can smell it on you," Dad said quietly. "The grass?" "The alcohol." I opened my mouth to lie. I'd been lying to them for 2 years. I was good at it. "Don't," he cut me off. "I've known for months. I was waiting to see if you'd grow out of it. If you'd choose us." The room was spinning and it wasn't from the alcohol anymore. "I'm not telling your mother," he said. "She'll scream. You'll rebel more. Nothing changes. I'm not going to ground you. That's what you'd want me to do." I thought maybe I was getting off easy. Then his voice changed. "I just need you to know something." He paused. "I'm dying. Doctors gave me maybe 18 months. I couldn't breathe. The only thing that kept me going tonight, lying on those stairs shaking, was thinking about how my son would outlive me. How you'd grow up, have kids, do something with your life." He looked me straight in the eyes. "But you're killing yourself faster than the cancer's killing me. And I realized tonight, lying there waiting for you, that I might actually outlive you." My legs felt weak. He stood up slowly and put his hand on my shoulder. "I really hope I get to see the man you become. And that man is someone who chooses his dying father. Over that random girl upstairs." He pointed at the ceiling. Then he walked upstairs alone to get sleep. I was stunned. I walked back into my room, where the girl was waiting with a bottle of beer in between her honkers. I lied down and called her an Uber home. I didn't explain myself. Didn't say goodbye. Just ushered her out and cried myself to sleep. That week was my first full week sober in 2 years. I sat with Dad every night after that. He never told Mom what happened. He actually beat his cancer somehow. He's 82 and still alive. I haven't been high or anything past buzzed since, thanks to him.